Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, lying prostrate in subjugation at the feet of Ava Perone as we prepare to play a little more XCOM, The Long War. And why is that, you ask? Well, it's because Ava truly proved herself to be a champion of the downtrodden on our last mission, when our opening move gambit left Abraham Hardcore Lincoln in the worst position he's been in since he took a seat in Ford's Theater. It was that ugly, folks, it really was. And for a moment I was certain that Abe was about to have his brain splattered for a second time, but then little Ava Perone stepped in and changed the world with the most unbelievable shot in the history of the XCOM project. That's right, folks, she did it. Ava hit a 1%er. It was the most miraculous occurrence in the history of this campaign, and that's a sincere, flat-out truth, which is saying something, because our team is made up entirely of men and women who have already risen from the dead. So for Ava to surpass that, I mean, Jesus. We actually have Jesus on the team, and even he's never come close to delivering that kind of miracle. It was jaw-droppingly, heart-stoppingly amazing. And for one brief, shining moment, everyone who witnessed Ava's shot knew what it was to feel pure, unadulterated joy. It really was fucking magical. For just a moment, pure magic. Little Ava got it done. And then Norman Borlaug had to go ruin it by walking in and shitting all over everything. Actually, you know what? That probably would have been less of a faux pas. If Norman had literally walked to a state dinner at the White House, into the dining room, dropped his tuxedo pants, bent over, and just started squirting liquid diarrhea shit out of his ass all over the other guests, it would have been less inappropriate than what his rocket did to little Eva's miracle. It really would have. Norman has single-handedly reinforced my opinion that Rocketeers are the worst thing to happen to the XCOM project since Ethereal's got the Rift ability. They're just awful. Sincerely, they're beneath contempt. You can't hate them enough. They are that fucking worthless. Needless to say, old Norman Borlaug won't be going out again anytime soon, but hey, that's not going to stop the war. So let's head on up to Mission Control then. Get to scanning and see what comes up. 6 days to experimental warfare. Could get through that too. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna say yes. We need the cash. We really do. Also, can we take that cash? Yeah, we gotta do it. Alright, so... we already have 2 of those in the works, right? We do. 2 arc throwers are already in the works. We gotta get a laser. We gotta get another laser cannon. I'm burning through alloys so fast, but it's just, we gotta do it. We gotta get more Air Force. More Air Force in the air. We gotta have it. So let's get that started. Back to Mission Control. We're dead broke again. I've been spending like a sailor on shore leave when it comes to laser cannons, but hey, at least I didn't buy a hooker. Probably should have bought a hooker in all reality. It'd likely be more useful, but interesting. Small scout over the United Kingdom. We should have interceptors ready here, do we not? 20 hours for Buck Rogers. You gotta be kidding me. Pyro Warren has a laser cannon. How is he refueling for 1 hour? Oh, that leaves me very salty. Alright, so this is a small UFO. Theoretically, we can still shoot this down. We do have 2 rookies with avalanche missiles. Let's send Raven 11 up on aggressive here and see if maybe, just maybe, they can get this done. We do kind of need to bring this down. So he's coming in hot over the... what the shit?
Contact lost. Contact
what the fuck is this? A small UFO just straight up landed. It just flew in and landed in the United Kingdom. What the hell is this? They don't... small UFOs don't land. Oh, I know what this is. We gotta be real fucking careful about this mission then. This is a landing, not a crash, as Bradford is so inclined to tell us, but... this, I think, is one of... you know what? We're just going to be very careful. I feel hesitant. I know they added a mechanic in Build 15 where sometimes the aliens will put troops on the ground and just trying to get you. They're trying to lure you into attacking. So you know what? We're going to be very careful on this one. Let's take a top quality team. I think Van Dorn, yeah, you're probably the right guy for this job. We're going to take a solid team on this one. I don't like the fact that they've landed. I remember reading that in the patch notes. It's like an ambush thing that the aliens can do now. Because small UFOs don't land. Medium UFOs once in a while will land. Small UFOs, though, they don't just land. No, I'm not buying into this shit, Monty Hall. I'm going for what's behind door number 2. You can keep the fucking mystery box money. I'm having none of it. So I want a good sniper. I want a good gunner as well. Mine a good time Hardy and Jane Sporty Austin are both excellent. Let's take Sporty. She's a little closer to level based on the fact that she's higher on the list. And if this is what I think it is, this could be a fantastic opportunity for her to pull out a level. So, Gatling laser, scope, laser sight, tack armor. That's got Jane Austen sorted. Worst case scenario, I'm just overcommitting on a mission that we really probably shouldn't overcommit on. I'm not taking a rookie on this. Ordinarily on a small UFO, I would. But the fact that it landed... I'm sorry, aliens. I can't trust you. I'm sorry. You've cheated on me time and time again, and you have proven, aliens, that we simply can't trust you. I don't think we should take Thomas Avarice Edison. Let's take Virginia Big Bad Wolf instead. Not quite as close to a level, but Virginia Big Bad Wolf is fast as fucking shit. She is lightning quick. Attack armor, shotgun. We'll go with the battle scanner. Let's get rid of that flashbang and give her some ceramic plating, however. If this is what I think it is, we may be taking some hits on this, and I would like Virginia to be as resilient as possible when it comes to damage. So the Big Bad Wolf is locked and ready to row. This is a tough call, whether or not to take St. Joan or Steve Loco Irwin. Yeah, you know what? No. I'm going to go with St. Joan, actually, on this one. She's not quite as fast, but St. Joan, not quite as quick, but she is burdened with an abundance of health. Joan has a lot of fucking health on her, and I'm really not feeling good about this mission. I think we're going to need it. The nice thing about Joan is she can still keep the flashbang. With 9 health, we probably don't need to give her ceramic plating. Steve Irwin, I wouldn't feel comfortable sending in without the ceramic plating, so... It's got St. John's sorted. What else do we need? Not a Rocketeer. That's for damned fucking sure, because fuck Rocketeers forever. You know what? Let's take Mark Twain. 1, it's been a while since Twain's been on a mission. 2, I like infantry guys. 3, I think he's got a lot of possible solid contributions on this mission. So, scope, laser sight, laser rifle, tack armor. That's got Samuel Clemens sorted. He does have a little less health than I'm comfortable with, but we're just gonna have to make do. Medic. Damn, Skippy, we need a medic. Do we want to send Jesus? Would give him a chance to prove that he could out-miracle Ava Perón. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We're going to take Jesus. This is your time, Christ. This is your chance to prove you've got what it takes to out-miracle a mortal. So, you know, maybe get on that. Some loaves into fishes, maybe turn a little water into wine, walk on some water. You know, you got a whole repertoire to draw from. Any one of those would do, really. Our final slot, I definitely want some cover destruction. Knife Man's got a ton of health. Let's take the Knife Man. So, assault rifle. You know what? We're actually going to go... Knife Man has a real good aim. His base aim is 76, which is quality. If we give him a laser rifle, that puts him up over 81. I am comfortable with letting Musashi carry that laser rifle. Double HE grenades, absolutely right. And I got a real bad fucking feeling about this one, but we're going in anyway. Seriously, I got a real bad feeling about this one. Sort of a 3 days to retirement, Murtaugh and Riggs squaring off against Jet Li down on the waterfront kind of bad feeling about this one. I don't think this is going to end well. Also, Pyro Warren, you go fuck yourself, sir. 1 hour my ass. You could have shot this thing down, and then I wouldn't have had to worry because it would have just been a regular small UFO mission.
In the UK.
And we'd have been everything would have been fine. Operation Secret Mother. Still angry at your mom, Bradford? Come on, man. You got to get over that. It's not like she was saying anything that was untrue with that intervention. I mean, you know you have a problem, Bradford. The fact that you reacted so poorly when she staged that intervention kind of only reinforces the fact that you got a problem, Bradford. You need to deal with it. Anyway. Get to work here. Jesus, keeping everybody safe as we come in. A nice babbling brook in the background. Or rather, running parallel to us. Alright, so where's the craft? We got a zone wall over here, which is okay. What we got over here? We got a lot of map in this direction. A lot of map. Zone wall there. So the UFO is going to be probably... Oh, it's right there. Alright, so, well, we know where it's at. Let's approach that shit cautiously then. We want to try and take advantage of the best possible cover. There are some pretty strong cover opportunities over there. Where's our scout? Big Bad. We want the Big Bad Wolf. Give me the Big Bad Wolf. I need the Big Bad Wolf. Virginia, Big Bad Wolf, if you would be so kind, my dear. Roger. First things first, I'm going to move you into the open, and we'll double move you if we have to. There's a meld canister. It's right next to the ship. Don't spawn a pod. Okay, excellent. So we do want to make a move for the meld canister, trying to be more proactive when it comes to Picking up meld canisters. Also trying to be more proactive when it comes to my skin health. Got a little bit of a problem there. Proactive, of course, will clean that shit right up for you. Proactive. Get yours today. Jane Sporty Austin is not really as fast as we would necessarily like in this situation. I don't want to be over in that direction. I feel that would be terrible and potentially cause an... You know what? We'll take 2 turns to set up if we have to. We'll leave Sporty standing in the open. We've got some time. We have no enemies on our hands yet.
Okay,
Let's just play this one careful, cautious. I'm real nervous here. The fact that this thing landed. I think this may be our first ambush mission. I really sincerely think this... Or I'm just completely overreacting. You know what? If I'm overreacting, I'm just overreacting. But better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Hey, Van Dorn, we need you in a good shooting position. I would love to put you behind that log, but you're not quite quick enough to make it. I don't really like this tree as a shooting position, but I'm going to go for it. We're going to have you steady your weapon. Just in case we reveal something on our next turn, we want you to be ready to shoot. So we're paying attention for audio clues. So Thin Men definitively on the map. We've Cyberdisk. Yeah, so Cyberdisk. Alright then. Very interesting. This is going to be our first encounter with the disc. Alright then. We're going to move Big Bad Wolf to this corner cover. She for a very brief moment could see what? This. What is this? Floaters. For a very brief moment she could see some floaters. She's in a very bad position vis-a-vis those floaters, however. Let's have her run around here. She can pick up that meld on the next turn for us, and also, we can potentially set up a nice little ambush on these floaters. So let's do that. We're going to bring Jesus over here, put him on Overwatch. I'm glad we got the drop on these guys. That's going to prove to be useful. Samuel Clemens, I want you on the other side of this full cover. You're going to be on Overwatch, big guy. Alternatively, we could put him in steady weapon. There's a case to be made for having him... Yeah, you know what? No, I think Overwatch is probably better. Jane Sporty Austin, we need a good, solid firing position for little Jane. I'm tempted to actually put her where Musashi is. It may not be close enough to the action, though. Let's bring Jane Austen up and put her behind this log. We're going to have her anchor down. I really wish she could steady weapon, but such is not to be. Musashi, we're going to put you there. Don't spawn that pod. If you spawn those floaters, you're fired. Alright, we're going to get you on Overwatch as well. Let's move Van Dorn. We're going to put him in full cover behind this tree. Van Dorn's going to steady that weapon for us. Steadying that weapon. I'm really glad I brought Van Dorn. I think disable weapon is going to be very, very useful for us here. St. Joan, we're going to have you head over here. I wouldn't mind getting St. Joan closer to that meld canister, but... That's rocks. I was concerned for a moment that might be... You know what? Let's... This is so risky. I'm doing it anyway. Very lucky. So St. Joan can definitely pick up that meld canister for us next turn. Let's see what these floaters do. So we, of course, there are enemies inside the ship. Giving the meld canister actually may trigger the enemies. That would be unfortunate. We might be better off... Those floaters didn't move. We might be better off... The Cyberdisk sure as fuck moved, though. Rather than sending St. Joan in... rather than sending... You know what? No, I'm going for the meld. Fuck. You know what? That actually worked out because they all came forward. Oh shit, there are Seekers and the Thin Man back there. Also a Sectoid. We've activated 2 pods. This is not good. We did not need the double activation. St. Joan, we will come back to you in a moment. So Big Bad Wolf, what do you got? Terrible, terrible. You have all around poor chances to hit. I'm gonna bet we can dramatically improve that, however. Let's move Big Bad Wolf right to here. She should have a pretty good shot. 76, 70, and a 40. You know what? We'll come back to it. We're going to have other shots. I'd like to see what some of our longer range units can get. Specifically, the 2 units that can't move. 73, 73, 73. So it's 73 all the way around for Jane Sporty Austin. We're going to take it on the farthest target. Fantastic shot. So Sporty delivers immediately, and that's going to leave things open for Van Dorn. 97, 77. Honestly, you know what? I think here, granted, that's probably a kill shot, but I have to assume we've got other troopers who can take that guy down. I think we're better off to take a poke at this sectoid. So 77%. What do you got, Van Dorn? Clearly, we were not better off to take a poke at the sectoid. That was a flat and full-on lie. Musashi, I want to see what you can do here. Can you get these guys with a grenade? If you could get them with a grenade, it would be amazing. The answer is no. What can you do with a rifle shot? Not... 57% is okay. We'll take it. Musashi the Knife Man delivering a stinging cut to our foes right there. That one hurt, folks. We're absolutely going to take this shot then. 76 into hollow targeting. No need for hollow targeting because that son of a bitch is fucking dead.
Getting it done.
Little big bad wolf put that bastard right in the ground. St. Joan is probably going to fall back for us here. What do we do with Samuel Clemens? That's the question. I think Clemens is probably... Let's just move him forward a little bit. We're going to have him go into Overwatch. We are going to have this Seeker crawling up our butthole, so we do want to be cognizant of the fact that Seeker butthole crawling is entirely potential outcome. There is nowhere safe for us to put St. Joan. Corner cover at half cover is the best we can do. I'm not pleased with that. Not at all. That Seeker's going to cloak and move in on us, almost certainly. It's not really that big of an issue. I am quite pleased that we took out that whole pot of floaters. That's a nice start. The enemy did not close in. That is very unexpected. We also have a meld canister over near the positions where those sectoids were. We're going to send in the big bad wolf. This is her job. Taking Overwatch shots. That's what she's all about. She has a flank shot on what? The Thin Man. I would prefer to not use that. Since we've got him spotted, I have to assume Van Dorn's going to be able to pick that bastard off. Austin says she's got a shot, but I have a feeling Austin's going to be well out of range. So let's have Van Dorn take him down.
Come on! I won't go down without a fight.
Well, clearly you won't go down without a fight. Not that I'm objecting to that, per se, Van Dorn. I'm actually quite pleased. We're going to have Big Bad Wolf make sure everything is Seeker-free before we go moving around. So let's get the Seeker situation taken care of, and I'm quite pleased with that move because we did decloak the Seeker. Where is he exactly? Where is that Seeker? Son of a bitch decloaked, I heard it. Where the hell is he? He very clearly decloaked. I heard the sound. I heard the decloak noise. I heard it. He decloaked, and I demand that he show himself. Well, shit.
Orders confirmed.
So let's move Jane Sporty Austin up, and I think we'll just do a cavalcade of Overwatch then. Knife Man?
Overwatching.
St. Joan, you know what? We're going to put you back in this cover now that we know there's no Overwatch. Put you there, put you on Overwatch. Is he going? He may be going for Van Dorn. Strong chance, actually, he's going for Van Dorn. I want everybody in corner cover, but I also would like...
Commander.
He's got to be going for Van Dorn. We're going to put you on Overwatch. Clemens, we're going to get you over here and put you on Overwatch as well. This way, if he does uncloak, we should have multiple targets taking shots at him, and Clemens does have opportunists, so his Overwatch should be reasonably high quality. I can hear the bastard cloaking and uncloaking. Where the hell is he? Looks like Musashi's taking a long-range poke. Came up empty. Well, we know where he's at now. He must have been just on the edge of the battle scanner then, I guess. What's this thing doing? It's taking a shot? Very weird. It shot at St. Joan. Okay, there's actually two Seekers, so there's another Seeker. Alright. That one put itself in... That was a sectoid, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, sectoid inacinated itself and went on Overwatch to take more damage. There's our friend. So, Cyberdisc.
Its movements are so inconsistent.
What are you talking about? It's just a Cyberdisc, Dr. Shen. I mean, you've seen one before. You've actually studied one before. Shouldn't really be that surprised. Alright, we have a number of units in very good positions to do a lot of damage for us here. In fact, Jane Sporty Austin, who has the heat ammo, could start ripping on this thing right away. Let's take a look. We have no idea what abilities it has because we haven't autopsied it. That kind of sucks. I hope it doesn't have reactive sensors, but if it does this early in the game, I gotta say I'm gonna be quite salty. Turns out, no, it doesn't have any. Musashi, 52% on that Seeker. That's something. Van Dorn, what do you got? I don't suppose there's any chance you could take out the Cyberdisc, is there? Nope, can't even see it, in fact. Jesus Christ, Jesus, you're in a terrible position. Do we do the stick and move? No, that guy's still in Overwatch. Sticking and moving would be a little bit dangerous. Virginia Big Bad Wolf could take down a Seeker for us, though. I kind of like that idea. She's going to draw the double Overwatch. That's fine. This is what we brought Virginia Wolf for. The Big Bad Wolf will not be stayed by the door of your Overwatch, gentlemen. I'm sorry. Virginia Big Bad Wolf is not to be gainsayed. This sucks. I had hoped we would pull that Overwatch. Oh, we got exceedingly lucky there. That tree, however, not quite so lucky. This guy's done dealing. There you go. So one Seeker shot out of the sky. Very lucky that we did not catch that second Overwatch shot. I'm very genuinely pleased that we didn't get hit by that. We got enemies in there. We know they're in there. We gotta be really careful with how we do this. I want to get a shot at the drone and then fall back. So we're going for the poke and move here. Take a poke at the drone. He's within 4 tiles. This shot is free. It can't miss. That's a dead drone. Excellent. I'd like to point out it was exactly just enough to kill the drone. And then it's back to full cover for St. Joan. So St. Joan making fantastic use of her stick and move ability.
Heading there now.
We're going to be very cautious with Samuel Clemens. We're going to put him on Overwatch. We're going to try and make these enemies come to us if we can. Jesus doesn't really have a lot of... you know what? We're going to still keep Jesus on sort of his Overwatch duty.
Scanning.
Musashi kind of needs to reload, but I wouldn't mind having him on Overwatch as well. Van Dorn has 3 shots. The drawback to Van Dorn having 3 shots is the fact that he is in a terrible position vis-a-vis cover. I don't think it's useful to leave him at risk. I think instead we move him and have him steady his weapon. We get instead of risking him this turn for maybe a kill, we definitively take a kill next turn at no risk this turn. Another stealth mode Seeker. Shouldn't be a problem. We have more battle scanners. Actually, it looks like he decloaked himself because he's an idiot. This sectoid is just intent on destroying himself. The poor little guy clearly has a bit of a death wish. As soon as Cyberdisc is gonna fall... Never mind. I was gonna say as soon as Cyberdisc can come at us, but it fell back. It's going for the repair shot. That's a given. Yeah. That's fine. We don't mind the drone repairing at all. The second drone repairing is... Well, he didn't repair, so I was gonna say it's a bit more of a problem, but actually it isn't because he didn't repair. Tell me you can hit the disc. 78, you know what, yeah. 78% is good enough. Oh, Jane Sporty Austin with the drop. And the Cyberdisc never fucking knew what hit it. It also did 1 damage to its little drone buddy, which I have to say pleases me greatly. Suck it, drone! So we can definitely kill that drone. The Seeker, he cannot get a shot on a Seeker. That sectoid is covered in acid and is likely to kill himself. I don't really think we should even bother. Let's take the 97% here. That's a kill for Van Dorn.
I won't go down without a fight.
All right, Van Dorn, your celebratory bullshit, I gotta say, is getting a little out of hand. Is any of this a freebie? I can't tell if that's a freebie or not. That may be just on the borderline. Let's see what Big Bad Wolf can do by herself. 83% is pretty solid. That guy, remarkably resilient. Okay. Interesting. St. John's got nothing. We got nothing here with... you know what, Sam? I'm gonna move you forward a little bit. You gotta get into the fight, buddy. Let's get you into the game here, Twain. Get on the raft, as it were. You can't just let Jim do all the rowing, you lazy prick. And in fact, he's gonna let Jim do all the rowing because he's a lazy prick. So it's Overwatch for Jesus. That leaves the Knife Man, who really has nowhere to be that has cover. I wouldn't mind getting Knife Man a little closer to the action. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna put him on Overwatch. I need to know whether this tile is in or out. Is it in or is it out? I need to know if this is in or out. It's gotta be in. Right? It's gotta be in the circle. 1, 2, 3. We can't afford to leave her there if it's not in a circle. She'll be exposed. To a drone and a sectoid. She'll be exposed to a drone and a sectoid. You know what? Maybe this is worth it. It's just a drone and a sectoid. And on the plus side, if the sectoid even shoots at her, he's gonna kill himself. So, yeah, let's do it. We're gonna risk that this is still close enough to get the freebie. It was not close enough to get the freebie. Alright, well that's a little unfortunate, but that guy... Oh, he's not an acid anymore, son of a bitch! And now we're gonna lose Joan of Arc because I took a fucking bad gamble. That's my own goddamn stupid fault. If St. Joan dies here, I'm gonna be... She's dead. Nope, St. Joan is critically wounded. That was my own stupid fault. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Kill that sectoid bastard. I can't believe you missed that, by the way. So Jesus can't even get there. There's a chance St. Joan just flat out dies on this turn and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Van Dorn, the other man who could shoot at the sectoid, is out of ammo. He's gonna have to reload. I'm a little salty that we missed that shot, actually.
Got it covered.
Oh man, if Joan of Arc dies, I'm gonna be real fucking pissed. Real pissed. First off, because I was almost positive that was in fact the freebie.
He's down.
Virginia Woolf, I wish you had a flashbang. If you had a flashbang, I would absolutely use it, but you do not, so... Why do I still hear drone noise, by the way? The drones are all dead. 66%. Big Bad Wolf can't get it done either? What the shit, guys? Alright, Jesus, we can't just leave you right there. So, we're gonna go to here and let Jesus get to stabilize on his next move. He's also in bad cover, and that's our... All we have left is Musashi.
Position confirmed.
Man, my salty level is... I took a bad chance, and I fully take... I take acceptance for the fact that if Jesus... This sectoid is the greatest shot of all time. He can't be stopped. He's the greatest human who has ever lived. Except he's not human, he's a sectoid. He's also the greatest shot who has ever fucking existed, and I'm real pissed off about it. Virginia Woolf is out of goddamn ammo. I thought the sectoid was covered in acid. If he had still been covered in acid, that wouldn't even have been a problem. Fuck you, you little prick, you're getting pistoled. Or not, because nobody can hit a goddamn thing. Joan is not dead. Alright, Jesus, you gotta stabilize St. Joan. We can't... You gotta stabilize St. Joan.
You're okay. Just stay with me.
St. Joan is stable. Somebody's gotta kill the goddamn sectoid now that Jesus is also injured and standing in the open. Austin, give me the hollow targeting shot. Thank you. At least somebody's doing their fucking job.
Let's do this.
Musashi, reload. This is definitely not end of mission, by the way. There's definitely a pod, at least one, inside that craft. Man, This is why you don't take risks in XCOM, folks. This game does not, and I repeat, does not reward risk-taking. It really does not. So St. Joan is not gonna die. That's the one positive thing we can say about this mission. I'm a little salty about her loss of willpower. If she were something other than assault, I would probably be more salty if she weren't an assault. If she weren't an assault trooper, I'd be more salty. Don't heal her, heal yourself. You can't heal Joan, she's not getting back up. The hell are you thinking, Jesus? Well, you're probably thinking you can get her back up because you're Jesus Christ and miracles are kind of your forte. That was probably an unnecessarily harsh criticism, Jesus. I'm sorry. I genuinely feel bad about that one, buddy. You may have just been trying to help. In fact, you were probably just trying to help because you're fucking Jesus. So, you're making me feel worse. Thanks for heaping guilt on me, Jesus. But then again, you're Jesus, and heaping guilt on people is kind of your bag. God damn, Jesus, you're kind of a downer. Jesus is bringing me down, man. It's bringing me down. Alright, let's do a little steady weapon here for Van Dorn. I don't anticipate, and hopefully will not, pop a pod this turn. We're down a considerable amount of offensive power, though, given the lack of St. Joan. We're gonna go Overwatch, and I'm not going in this craft until I can get a battle scanner in there. On the plus side, we have picked up 2 meld canisters. So, as far as meld goes, this has been pretty positive. Big Bad Wolf's got a reload. We're probably gonna need that shotgun. Fuck, Joan of Arc had our... she had our laser shotgun, which means that bad boy is probably gonna be out of commission. She got critically wounded. It's very likely, given the fact that it was a critical wound, that that thing's gonna require repair.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Fuck.
I'm ready.
Reload, Austin. Knife Man, I want to get you closer, actually. I'm gonna put you over there where Jane Austen was. Jesus, you're probably okay where you're at. I have to assume we've got probably over in that neighborhood.
Heading there now.
You know, I was shooting for neck of the woods, but then I also thought neighborhood, and then it just kind of came out as a combination of the two, and I have no idea what my mouth was trying to do there. Clearly, it was not speaking well with my brain. My mouth and brain are often at odds. That's kind of a thing. They don't get along very well. They're like an old married couple. I mean, they fight a lot. They really have no respect for each other at all. I believe I had Virginia Woolf reload a pistol. That was brilliantly done. Anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted myself with my own stupidity, but they're like an old married couple. You know, they fight a lot. They don't necessarily agree politically. They have different religious beliefs. Everything's kind of a combative hassle. But the sex is fucking fantastic. And that's why they stay together. That's a little bit of what my mouth and brain have going on. Jesus, why don't we take a look in here and see what's up?
Got something over here?
A single outsider should not pose much of a problem, actually. Musashi, where you at, buddy? Miyamoto Musashi could do some excellent service for us here. I'm assuming we're going to be able to kill this thing. We're going for the one-turn kill here. We're going to be able to eliminate... Don't throw it. You got to be shitting me. You can only throw it inside. What the fuck, Musashi? Throw it through the door! If this goes off target, I'm gonna be real pissed off. Alright, it did not go off target, and it did destroy his cover. So I am fully comfortable with what that brings. Jesus, I need you to contribute some damage here just to make sure that we can't fail to get the kill. Or you could just straight up kill him as well. Also good.
Operation was a success.
Alright, so Operation Secret Mother, a success despite Bradford's reservations. And the fact that St. Joan got critically wounded because of my stupidity, I feel, kind of negates a bit of the success aspect there, Bradford. I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper when it comes to the success thing, Bradford. I'm not happy at all. Did I mention I'm unhappy? I'm unhappy. Then again, St. Joan did not die, and we learned a valuable lesson, which is never take a risk ever, ever again, ever in the history of the universe. Don't fucking take risks. Joan of Arc is out for a month. She might as well have been killed. Fuck. On the plus side, Big Bad Wolf picked up a promotion. Battle Scanner's real good. I also like Flush Shot, though. May cause non-flying enemies to run to new cover. I like that they clarified that. It does nothing to flyers. Easy to hit with, but does reduce damage and consumes extra ammo. Hunkered units will not relocate. Okay, so they've clarified that in multiple occasions. Interesting. Aggression is bad. You know what? I'm going for the Battle Scanner. In the grand scheme of things, I honestly think Battle Scanner, and I have had, and probably will all in this playthrough as well, have had both Flush Shot and Battle Scanner Scouts, and I like both of them. I think, though, overall, probably Battle Scanner is more useful. This level is shit. Repair. +2 arc throw charges on all drones and allows repair of robotic units. He lets him fix shivs. I'm not even going to build any shivs. You can medkit a mech, so repair, not really useful there. +2 arc throw charges, there is something to be said for that. Miyamoto is fairly quick, so it's not out of the question he would be in a position to try and get a capture. Then again, it's also unlikely that he would be in a position to try and get a capture, because I don't really use grenadiers in that fashion. Will to survive is bad. Suppression, it has a use. Man, I honestly don't know what to take here. Suppression has a use, but it is not necessarily particularly good for engineers. Having a bit of a... Let's take... you know what? Actually, Mayhem and Suppression is good. Mayhem is also good for grenades as well. Dense Smoke, we're not going to need. Battle Scanner, we'll just carry one. If we want one, and we won't. It'll be all grenades all the time. Which means Battle Scanner could actually theoretically be useful. Suppression and Mayhem... those team up nicely. +2 damage for explosive grenades is fucking huge, actually. You know what? I'm going with Suppression and Mayhem. I think I like that. We can try 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. We might go for maybe a repair. If we have an engineer who's faster than Musashi, and we do, because Napoleon is faster on his feet, we might go for repair on Napoleon. Or one of our other quick engineers if we raise one up. Jesus is wounded for 16 days as well. The field surgeon ability, Jesus, clearly not your fucking forte since you seem to fail it every goddamn time. Sectopod Corps, floaters, Cyberdisc Rex are extremely useful. I'm glad we picked that up. Man, did we get lucky in the salvage department. 47 Elerium, 53 alloys, 13 weapon fragments, 41 meld, a flight computer, a power source, a damaged flight computer, which I'm pretty sure I damaged with a grenade. Not really very salty about that, in all honesty. And 2 Seeker Rex as well. Does anything require repair? Do we have to fix anything? Did gear get busted? No. Good. So, despite St. Joan going down, her gear actually proving much more durable than the Maid of Orleans. Although, I guess I can't really question the durability of the Maid of Orleans. After all, she did take a savage beating, and she'll be back for more. St. Joan will be back, never fear. She's a trooper. She's dedicated. I mean, she's on a mission from God, if nothing else. We know she's going to be back in action at some point. Don't really have anything we need cash for, so I'm going to hold off on selling. And with that taken care of, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Pour one out for St. Joan while you're at it as well. We do post new episodes every day, of course, so if you'd like to catch all our exciting XCOM action, I consider subscribing as well. Like I said, new episodes every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.